What's up guys, it's me Jack, and today we are back in Transport Fever 2. So today we are going to make the main line that goes all the way from Rayleigh to Halifax. So we are going to just get our railway expanding, and I have just done some changes off camera. So I just sort of did this because there was a blockage, so obviously I kind of changed that. I have changed a few things off camera because I don't know why, but I just really love this map of literally without recording. It's like I really love this map. It's just so hard not to get off of it. But yeah, anyways, we are just going to make this line today. So we are going to build the zones. We are going to find a commercial-ish zone to sort of find or build it in. But I might have to put it either in sort of in the end or the mid. But I can't, it's not going to be able to be in the commercial zone for some reason, because, well, unfortunately there's literally a freight line, so there's no way I can actually get around it. So what I'm gonna do is sort of just build it sort of up north. So I'm gonna put the station here and then build the station. I'm gonna put 2-track, actually no, standard without any continual, please. So it's 1963, so this will definitely have some class 104s and class 110s. Obviously, before the station, we are gonna have to sort of either bridge it, tunnel it, or cross it. I don't think crossing would be a bad idea, but it's better if we don't. It's not the most reliable way to sort of, make kind of just cross between two lines. It's a bit safer if we add a bridge to it. So yeah, we might actually just add a bridge a little bit. Or to make it more old-fashioned, I'll probably sort of make it a cross-track. So, yeah, I guess I might just do it this way then. For Halifax, I think I'll be able to put it in the commercial zone because there's plenty of space. So I'm going to put the station, I'm going to put the bus station right there, and then make our terminus. It might need to be 4 platforms because it's going to be more than one line going through here. I might even have to sort of delete a bit of the commercial zone. So we are going to sort of do it like this on 160. There we go. So we've got Halifax station, and yeah, this is a big station right there. Bridlington, and then Rayleigh. It's not like I'm gonna have more than one station though. Rayleigh. I think I just need Rayleigh. For now, I'll just name it Rayleigh. Bridlington, there's no need for Bridlington North. I'm just gonna rename it Bridlington, and then Halifax. So we're just gonna name this not Upper Bridlington, but Bridlington Bus Station. Bridlington Bus Station, and then Halifax Bus Station. Halifax Bus Station, there we go. And we are just going to now build the line itself. So onto our tracks. Keep it standard, obviously, because this is not a high speed. I don't think we'll go to high speed until around the 2000s or the 80s or the 90s. Either the 90s or the 2000s, we will sort of build our new lines in basically high speed track. Joe Dobson basically kind of does it like that in one of the series I've seen, like the East Yorkshire series. Apparently, it's just gonna still show a standard track, and then eventually make it to high speed track. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm gonna sort of do. So what's our speed limit here? 60. So we're just going to catenary, please. Let's just keep it no catenary. Keep it 60. Right. Okay. And then we are going to move our track this way. Right. So we're making a level crossing. Well, this will actually cross over. This is also going 60 miles per hour, but I'm going to add a signal from sort of both of these ends. It's really best if I sort of add like another track like that, because obviously there might be two trains we might need to wait there. It's probably a bit safer if we do it like that, so it prevents any blockages between the two trains. We're going to sort of do it like that, and then we are going to add the signalling. And then I'm going to add that again, and then like that. There we go, so we're just going to keep that monitored, because this can go straight through and get to Bridlington Station. We're just going to get straight into it. There we go, Bridlington. There we go, so we're at Bridlington Station. Now we're just going to head down to Halifax. So, we are going to have to do sort of like this. Obviously we need to curve, so it goes the same direction. That's going to be probably another crossover, we don't really know. Or actually, the best way to do this, I'm actually going to start building a bridge here. I think I'm just going to build a bridge for this part, so it prevents much chaos. Prevents any like chaos from happening. But if this can't manage, then, well, I should have started earlier there. Refund, right, okay. So we're just going to start. Crap. I want it to sort of be like that. And then we'll turn that to this bridge right there. And then we're just going to sort of keep it flat. Better if I still sort of keep it level. Till the sort of level crossing. So through that. And then we are going to just get the normal slopes down. And I just pressed my mute button by accident, but it does not record. It does not affect the recording in a way, so yeah, it don't matter. Right, okay. Okay, so we're just going to sort of start with sort of 40 mile an hour, 45 miles per hour. And then turn that down to 30. Okay, so we got some, it's 1964, so that's when Mary Poppins released. This is a Mark IIA. We're not going to use these for this line, no chance. We'll use it for the more express lines. But that costs us 2 million per carriage. Bloody hell. Mark II. Just a lot of Mark II's going on, so. Okay, we're gonna have to expand it all out a little bit there. And then, will that have to be a tunnel, or would I just branch out of there? Right, okay, so I'm actually thinking here, we are just going to keep it as a 4-track a little bit here. So, actually we're gonna get both of our tracks to sort of connect like this. Quite an awkward way to connect there. So, that's gonna stay sort of parallel. To go up to 45, I'm actually gonna keep my track speed limits on. So I actually know, like, if I'm being really as parallel as I can, sort of with the speed limits. then eventually goes up to 60 miles per hour. Right, so we're just going to do that. And then just curves. There we go. Now let's actually get our tracks. So I'm going to do this as 20 miles per hour. The hell? I might have to go from the other end. Maybe that kind of crossover is not a thing for standard track for some reason, apparently. Right, so I'm actually just going to boom, boom. Will that work? No, it works. Of course it works. It's sort of the same thing, but I'm gonna go sort to more opposites. And then eventually we are sort of just gonna link up. Just make another link. There we go. So this is, wait, what's the speed limit of that? 4, so that's 35. Just up the speed limit still. Make it like that. There we go. That will definitely do. Oh crap! No, 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 no. Ah. Okay. So that's 25 miles per hour in Halifax, and then that's it. So, like, Halifax is even smaller than, I bet that's smaller than bloody, really is actually not the biggest town, but it's kind of bigger than most towns though. Restaurant on Avon. Don't think that exists, really. There we go, so we got our passenger line sort of sorted already. So now we are going to set a signal. So, I don't know if it's really best if I sort of keep it. I think it's best if I don't keep it signaled. Yeah, it's probably best. So I guess that's pretty much it. That's how much I could do. Now I'm just going to parallelly just add signals. Now that's gonna be that, and then like that, and then sort of already the signaling's sort of done for you already. I don't need to signal there, but we'll signal it there. Then add signal. There we go. So that's technically already done. Now we're just gonna make our line. Sax-Undham and Halifax. So yeah, this is going to be wherever that platform's currently in. Bridlington and then Rayleigh train. Rayleigh to Halifax. Would it be a regional or commuter? I'll just put regional. I'm actually going to sort of name off like what kind of service this is. Whether it's like a commuter or a regional. Like the commuters are more a bit like more stations are stopped. Some stations may be passed. Technically that would be categorized as sort of a commuter line, but it's only 3 stations. Like if I made an express line, like my guess would be from like Halifax maybe to down to Bradford or Navan, because it kind of is in the other side of its sort of map. And I might do a little other express line that goes from Rayleigh to sort of like maybe down to Gainsborough or Easingwold. I could probably, but this town over there will probably not be included in the main lines, unless I might do a Halifax to sort of that as a small commuter line. That's what I could categorize as a commuter. 38 kilometers. Oh, okay. So 38 kilometers of track and 155 kilometers of street. Obviously, that's kind of how it is. Runtime. Okay, I don't even understand this. Signal. Well, yeah, they will be off. What's this? They're just detailing how many animals are in this map. Let's bloody kill it. Take it out of its place. It really counts everything. Bloody hell. That is so damn advanced. I've already earned 100 million already. Bloody hell. But I did actually earn 155. So, this is Bridlington and then to Rayleigh. So we're just going to get our trains. That line is already technically connected to here, so I'm actually going to get the train. Actually, no, I will actually change that up. I'm getting myself a new depot, because we don't need to have the same damn lot depots. Don't need to have the same depot for everything. You can obviously build a lot of different depots. So, Halifax train depot. Okay, now let's get our train. Like if we wanted to do an express route back then, we would have to use these cargo trains. We would have to use them. Or we could use a steam train, even though these are way too old. All we could obviously use is multiple units. So we are going to... Like, these are not for passengers, these are for literal cargo. So I'm going to using class 104s because I have a variety of trains. Plus, I know the horsepower is not as good as a 110 because obviously this is newer than that. That was made in 1957. That was made in 1961. But I'm going to use this for now. Or I might actually use like for now I'll actually have two carriages. Have two carriages. May not be that bad. And maybe also a couple of class 110s as well. So I'm actually going to sort of get it to... I'm going to get that to connect as a sort of triangle. So that would be my point where I would turn my train around to sort of split them apart a little bit. So... Actually, no, that can be a bit faster. 30 miles per hour will do here. There we go, so we've got both connections here. Now, that's gonna go Halifax Regional. Let's get our trains going. So we'll get that to the one way. Sounds quite interesting as well. Alright, let's get this class 110. Turn around. I don't think we needed that many trains here. I just don't think we needed that many. Now we get that train. That's going to Halifax. Well, that passes. It sounds quite interesting, not gonna lie. It sounds pretty decent. And these are some early multiple units. And these are the early stages of multiple units. This is our class 110. So, okay, that train already... So I'm gonna get this to... Gonna let that sort of go. But that is going to turn around. Turn around, please, mate. Thank you. So these are all the trains. Now we are going to do the part where we do the buses. So we've already done Relay Bus in the first episode. We already got full supply of food. We got 100% food commercials. So yeah, we're gonna get more passengers to get more demand. I think that's kind of how it works. So they're not really demanding anymore so far. 76. Okay, so that's gone down a bit because I think Cyber sort of like building up a little bit. But so far that is quite in full supply. That is in full supply here. Made a lot of growth. So now I'm just gonna build the... I am building the buses, the bus routes around Bridlington. So let's get... It might literally require 2 different buses. Actually not, wait. Actually yes, it worked like that. And then I will do another one that goes here. And sort of... Maybe we could just do it like that. Like that, okay. This is a strange one or the other. Bus Bridlington 1. Bus Bridlington. Was there any really need for them though? Because it sort of already covers the town without it. So actually, there's no point. I'm just gonna keep it out for now. I'll keep it as one route to Bridlington. So it will do for now. So, and then we are going to just do Halifax. I think now only need 1 bus route. Just go like that and then turn around there. That will last quite a little bit of time, I think. And then Halifax. Bus. So bus Halifax 1. There we go. Now let's get our bus depots, and we are going to get... I'll get 3 of them to colour them in sort of in the same colour, so it gets a bit of fashion. So Halifax gets 1, and then Bridlington will get probably 4, because it's a bit bigger, and that is going to be kind of light, sort of the same colour. Now will be for Bridlington. Right, so let's get that going. Except that that bus stop isn't there. 42, alright. Really? The signs are very off, you know, obviously. It's gonna set up before you get on, mate. Oh, okay, one. Oh, welcome on board. That's so damn slow, what the heck? There we are, on the main line. There's our maximum speed limit currently. Crossing tracks. There we are, so we're at Bridlington. More people I think are going to get on. There's going to be a lot of people in there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, about 4 people. Guess the more people are just getting on. Yeah, that line is going quite badly. Obviously the bus lines are not going to go very good. That's why I've changed that to that. Okay, I'm actually going to replace this as just a normal valley. I'm pretty sure I did that off camera, but maybe it didn't save. This game's still dodgy. It's a little bit dodgy, its saving system. It may not always work. What the hell are you doing? Why is it doing that? Excuse me? Oh, there's not a crossover. How the frick did I not realise that, mate? What? Oh my god. Alright, okay. What's the speed here? Okay, that's 60, 75. Oh, for gosh sake. It's really much better. Right, you better go the normal direction. But obviously the train's not going to have to sort around a little bit. Yep. Right, okay, you screwed up, mate. You screwed up. That's atrocious, mate. That is atrocious. And now they're like on their trail. Okay, I'm actually gonna just build and just a temporary like that. Turn around. Alright, there we go. Really? Okay, we've got 30, 40, 42. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get that going. Let's go for a quick train run here. I want to say once it's the end of the series, I'm obviously going to do slower train runs. Except not if it'll be inside here instead. This is the class 110. Some people are getting off. Some people are getting off. Then Halifax. Okay, 591,000 is a lot. Okay, we've got 23 people again. Okay, so 11. So we got all this is developed. So next episode, what are we gonna do next episode? So that's a good question actually, because we have built the main line. I guess maybe next episode we will supply for Halifax. I think that's what we'll probably be doing next. We might get our food train. We might get a food train from here all the way down to Halifax. We might be doing that next episode. And well, I think the cargo station might actually end up being here, and then sort of kind of parallel with the other lines. Like we might actually have a bit of a hub around there, because it is like right directly at the commercial zone. That's where we need our food to be, and then for fuel to there. Well, where's our fuel factory itself? Yeah, we don't really know. Fuel factory. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a struggle. So, really, fuel refinery. So we've got our crude oil, and then our oil. We're gonna go from there to there, then make a train line that goes. Well, it's really best if we sort of do it like maybe after we do this next line. So I'm a bit having a struggle right now because a lot of big things just run. Like I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of random huge things gonna happen. Like really, it's gonna be growing. It's already up to 91, so it's just gonna get so much bigger, more population. just a lot is going to happen. See, I'm not really sure what we're going to do next. Look, we've already got our supplies for them. Or for Halifax. At this point, I think I would actually sort of do it kind of how I did at the start, because obviously we started with cargo trains at first. We actually started making our own cargo lines, and then eventually managed to fit in a main line. So technically, we could actually basically now do the same thing. Like, we might actually just expand a bit of that, but leave it till sort of till here, and then turn here. But didn't I leave Summit for Summit earlier? Right, so that was going to be for the one of the next lines as well. So we're going to probably go from Rayleigh to Easingwold. Then our first station from Halifax, sort of the other end of the line, would be Easingwold, and then Queenborough in Sheppey, and then Gainsborough, then Bradford and Avon. So, I don't think Easingwold will be a commuter station. But this town will be quite a commuter area. We could actually do like bus supplies. We could obviously supply from trucks and stuff like that. We might have like a one-track section to what I was calling. So maybe the next video we could actually do that, like a shuttle line to Wheelverscombe. So that's probably what we will do next time, and then we will do the oil train and fuel train supply for Halifax and get it some food. So yeah, that is probably what we're going to be planning next. And that's season 2. That is our old series. This was season 1B, and that was just one of the maps. So, right. So let's leave it here for today, and I'll see you in a NIMBY Rails video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you later. Love you guys.